Hi guys, it's me, Charter's Queen Dragoness again, and well, this is gonna be a bit of an awkward video, considering the video that I put out yesterday, and this is gonna talk about my experience in the VTuber as being a VTuber. Now, in case you guys don't know, I've actually been a flesh tuber, hee hee ha ha. Okay, um, but as many of y'all are unaware of, I am actually a trans individual. Um, yeah, go figure. Go look at my Instagram. You know, you'll see pictures of me. Um, but anywho, it's been about what 7 months now um since I decided to become a VTuber. Um, and it's got a lot of perks. Really, I mean, the amount of perks that you get from being a VTuber is insane. Um, but here's the thing. I had this misconception of being a VTuber that you had to be some kind of like oogly eye, you know, hippie happy, type of entertainer. And for the most part, around the beginning of COVID, it was actually the truth. You know, a lot of the VTubers that you saw on the internet were the giggly, bubbly, um, kind of like the entertainment type of people. Um, and some of them actually ended up getting their start into fandom, probably in a not so conventional way. I mean, look what how Project Melody got her start. Dear God, that was controversial. Um, but yeah, a lot of it, a lot of VTubers in those days around the COVID situation, they did get their start in the entertainment business, and a lot of the VTubers nowadays, still are doing the entertainment kind of thing. I mean, you got Shondo. She's post COVID, and well, look at her now. Um, but as the years went on and the days gone by, many of the VTubers have, well, broken the barrier. Some of them have broken the barrier. You got Rev Says Desu, who actually broke the barrier and started doing like newscasts and stuff like that. Um, of the VTuber sphere, I think Liliana Ayazawa. There's like another VTuber news cat girl who does that. You also got another dude who does like VTuber news and kind of like what is it called, Entertainment Tonight. Those type of VTubers, Entertainment Tonight. For those of you who don't know what Entertainment Tonight is, it used to be like a like a newscast show which dealt with like entertainers and basically basically Hollywood artists. So those types of like um VTubers were just like the people who deal with like the high profile VTubers in the space. Uh like Shy Lily, I think she went as far as Megalodon. She's one of the high profile VTubers. And she covers what's her face? Beetle, of course. So that's a thing. But as further years go by, even months to the point, we start seeing people like Leaflet, and we start seeing people like Kershay, and we start seeing people like Yara VT, okay? And we start seeing people like Yuko EX, okay? Many of y'all don't know who Yuko EX is. She's also a trans VTuber. Go figure. Um, and so on and so forth. And as time keeps going on, we get more and more different types of VTubers. No longer it's the type of VTubers that are like the entertainment type of VTubers. Nowadays, it's, well, you got political VTubers and all different spectrums of VTubers nowadays. And for those of you who are getting into VTubing nowadays, okay, it's no longer just about gaming. It's no longer just about entertainment. Okay, it really isn't anymore. So, for all of you who actually end up wanting to become a VTuber, it's never too late. But the thing is that you have so many options now. You literally do. You have so many options to be the VTuber that you want to be. Do you want to be a political VTuber? Do you want to be a newscasting VTuber? Do you want to be a React VTuber? Do you want to be a entertainment VTuber that puts the smiles on people's faces? Kind of like Fillion. You know what I'm saying? And the blur between flesh tubers, the blur between like a flesh tuber and a VTuber is almost gone at this point in time. Who knows? Maybe later on we'll end up having a Quibblecop like VTuber. Who knows? I don't know. Every VTuber, including myself, are pushing the lines of what it means to be a VTuber. Right? We're all pushing the boundaries. And a lot of us, succeed in that. A lot of us, kind of like need to take their time to garner a community out there. Because there's an oversaturation of VTubers, right? But the thing is that there's this misconception that being a VTuber means you got to be an entertainer. That's no longer the case. It's done. The whole like it. You can do an entertainment. That's fine. We all don't mind that. But we need different kind of flesh blood. We need a different type of VTuber that can push the boundaries of the misconception of being a VTuber. From what I've seen, Lumi started off being an entertainment type of VTuber. But she started doing, I guess, podcasts. She started diversifying her content and so on and so forth. And she's no longer tied to being just an entertainment VTuber. She's a different type of blood now. So, for those of y'all who are just wanting to start off to being a VTuber, what type of honestly, you gotta ask yourself now this question. What type of VTuber do you want to be? Who are you as a person to become a VTuber? Answer that question and you've already found your target audience. Bar none. Me? Oh god, me, there's a lot of controversy surrounding me and my channel. A lot of controversy. And I don't mind that. Really, I don't mind that. The videos that I put out on my YouTube channel would probably scare a lot of VTubers. I'm not gonna cap about that. Okay? I'm not gonna cap about the fact that not a lot of VTubers are gonna fuck around with me. Especially in the entertainment industry. They just aren't. And I'm okay with that. I still find a little bit of joy. I still find a little bit of happiness knowing that, a lot of these other VTubers, they find themselves. Right? And as for me, I went from a GTA type of content creator. I went to a Genshin type of content creator. And now I'm here. As a VTuber. Going above and beyond, I would like to say, than what Kirsche does. Than what any other VTuber ever does. I get it. I'm probably another one of those VTubers that is pushing the boundary. Y'all guys are welcome to push the boundary ahead of me. I mean, I welcome that completely. But time is gonna go on, and there's gonna be more like me. There's gonna be more like Leaflet. There's gonna be more like Nyara VT and Yuko EX. And I know that a lot of you want to get noticed by your favorite Oshi, your favorite VTuber. But the thing is that you gotta realize that that's not gonna happen. Maybe eventually you'll get noticed by Kitsune or Kershey or maybe Numi to some extent, right? And y'all guys want to do like live stream collabs. But the thing is that I know it, and you're soon gonna know that it's not gonna happen. But what might happen is that you might get a surprise from the VTuber that you look up to. Maybe having talks, maybe having conversations, and so on and so forth. Behind closed doors. You don't know. And as kind of like glass half empty type of person, as pessimistic as I want to sound, or as I sound, really, it's really not the end of the world. Just set your goals of what you want to do as a VTuber. Hell, guys, I'm going to keep it real. We don't even have WWE VTubers. I mean, there's a genre you guys can tap into. Get creative with that one. Because, see, here's the thing. Unlike flesh tubers, VTubers have the a lot more freedom for creativity. And as much as I lambast about other VTubers and criticize other VTubers, honestly, I don't hate being a VTuber at all. I don't. With all the controversy that's going around within the like with entertainment VTubers versus reality TV VTubers, y'all think it's a scary place. It's really not. It's really not. Is it disheartening to figure out that some of your VTubers are not the VTubers that you thought they were? Sure, I guess. But at the end of the day, you have to find and pave your own way as to what type of VTuber you want to be. And get creative with it. We've even cut cop VTubers. Cop VTubers. We got military VTubers. You know Savi? Yeah, she's a military VTuber. Just for the sake of people's sanity, I guess don't be grabbing attention of every VTuber like the way Nyar VT does. I'm gonna keep it real. I mean, getting that type of attention in that type of regard, kind of not the best way to do it. There's differing ways to get attention. For me, it's going after Trump. And getting lambasted by a bunch of people in the political sphere. Am I having fun with it? Yeah, I am. Am I hoping that one day I might end up getting noticed by all these other political VTubers? Sure, why not? Is that going to take a while because, I don't have that many subscribers? Sure. That's with anything. That's with a job, too. But, yeah. Choose the path that you want to go to as becoming a VTuber that you want to be, and stick with it. And maybe eventually you might diversify. You might get tired of the whole however you started off as, right? But you gotta evolve. You gotta change things up. And you gotta find a starting point. If you don't have the balls to find your starting point and keep at it, maybe YouTubing or maybe VTubing is not your thing. For me, I'm just gonna keep going. Really, I am. Anywho, regresca de bache and have a good one, guys.